fam, it's Alesia Michelle. Today is super exciting because we're really gonna have fun today because we are gonna be making Eurovision 2022 predictions.
Alesia, how can you do predictions? We don't have any songs, you know nothing. So how can you do that?
Because it's fun. We're just gonna have fun.
Hey, what, Eurovision 2022, I got a new video, Alesia Michelle, I'm ready to go. Eurovision fam, are you ready for the show?
Eurovision 2021 was such a strong year. I loved Eurovision 2021. And you know, controversial, not so controversial opinion, 2020 had some good songs. And I definitely think we were going to have a really good winner in 2020. But the overall quality of 2020 was a little bit weak. So I don't know if I have like high expectations for this year. I kind of feel like, and by this year, of course, I'm talking about Eurovision 2022. But it's just fun to kind of sit here with literally no songs and kind of think about who we think could possibly win. So that's what today's video is all about. You might be thinking to yourself, who is this girl? I'm Alesia Michelle. If you love the Eurovision Song Contest, you should totally subscribe to my channel because this is just Eurovision content all day, every day. So please take a moment to like and definitely subscribe. Subscribes are free. It costs you nothing to subscribe. And then you get all of this great Eurovision content. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you subscribe. So yeah, I'm like sitting here and thinking to myself, who do I think could win? And I gotta kick it off with this. Armenia was not at Eurovision last year. And I've said in past videos that I felt like there was a vibe, there was this energy where it's like, if Armenia gives us something quality, like we could see them winning, legitimately. Chains on You was not it, okay? Like, with love, y'all, I know some of y'all love that song. And honestly, after they did the little revamp, I was kind of like, ooh, 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 ooh. It was doing something for me. But I didn't think it was doing anything that I thought would actually win. So I say Armenia with an asterisk. The thing, though, is Armenia has some great Eurovision entries. We know that they take the contest seriously, and we know that they want to do well. And honestly, I would love for Armenia just to win because they've never won. And before I move to my next point, I want to just dig into a little bit more with Armenia. I mean, with their diaspora, they could instantly pick someone up who maybe has grown up in America, grown up in Canada. It doesn't even necessarily have to be someone who lives in Armenia right now because that diaspora is just so big. And I would just love it. I think Armenia always has a good way of giving us something that feels fresh and unique almost, but then also still feels Armenian. And I think that if they stay true to themselves and give us something that is that nice merriment between fresh, but then also ethnic, like something that feels like Armenia in a way, I think that they could do very, very well. And yes, I think that they could possibly win Eurovision 2022 if they want to. Next up, I just want to say in general that ultimately, I really just want to see a country that hasn't won before win next year. For Eurovision 2022, I just do. And I know some people are kind of talking about, oh, well, maybe France because of last year. And y'all know I wouldn't mind France winning. For people who have been subscribed to my channel for a while, French is probably the one language outside of English that I speak the most of. So I would definitely not mind going to France. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel myself a little bit more warmed up to the idea of a country that's never won before winning. I always cite this, but Eurovision 2018 in Portugal was amazing. Like going to a place and just experiencing a country that has participated in Eurovision for so long and they finally get to put on the show. It was just an amazing vibe just in the entire city. And you felt that. So maybe I'm just being a little bit selfish because I just want to experience that, but I also want a whole country of people to also have that experience. And we know there's tons of countries that have not won Eurovision before. So I'm definitely here for any of that going down. But I got something that's kind of the complete opposite of it. So I want you to prepare yourself for it. Remember in the 90s when Ireland just kept winning again and again and again? There is one country that I feel like could do that. And the thing is, they won last year. It's Italy. If anybody could do a double win in the modern era of Eurovision, it is Italy. Legitimately. I could really, really see Italy winning again. Sanremo was super strong last year. Lots of really great songs. I mean, there were a couple of songs in there at Sanremo that I think could have pulled, pulled a win. Point blank. I saw it. And I still see it. I just think that what Italy has going on there and just their larger music scene is super dope. I think it's something about it that has a universal appeal. And I don't know what it is. I think people like Italy. If we look at the televote scores for Italy over the past couple of years, I mean, the televote, y'all, we have been here for them. I guess I can't say we because I can't vote, but y'all have been there for Italy. And I just could really see Italy serving us something again that's great and worthy of a win. Yeah, I'm looking at Italy to maybe possibly pull a double. Who knows? Another heavy hitter I'm gonna go with is Ukraine. I mean, look, Ukraine knows how to do Eurovision. Ukraine is a pretty safe bet, for Eurovision. If there was a betting pool of oh, I want to bet that this country will come top 10, it wouldn't be crazy just to go on and put some dollars on Ukraine. Because Ukraine really, they got something. It's something where it's they can give us ethnic. They always give us a good vocal. It's always a good, interesting vocal. And then the show, the staging is always together. So I could really, really see Ukraine coming with quality and off of the strength of Go A. I mean, that would be a nice trajectory. Even though I don't necessarily have Ukraine at the top of my must-travel to list, of course, I would go there for that party. I mean, when else could I go to a Go A rave, right? They'd have to win Eurovision again. So then I can go and have a Go A rave. Yeah, I'm into that. Now, I want to talk about a country that's a little bit of an underdog at this point. In my brain, they're a little bit of a Eurovision underdog at this point, because their track record of the modern era is not that good. It could be better. It could be better. It's spotty. It's spotty. It's not awful. It's spotty. But it's a nice sauce that could have us having a really good winner. And it's Belgium. Belgium, they have been coming good with the songs. And last year, Hooverphonic basically resurrected them because they needed to be resuscitated a little bit and go back into the final. Just once. So thank you, Hooverphonic, for doing that for them. And this year we already have the artist, and I mean, the guy can sing. This is the thing with Belgium. They know how to do a good song. They know how to put together a really good song that feels current, that feels fresh, and then they tend to just give it away when it comes to the staging. And this year, they cannot do that because I think that if the song is right and if the staging is right, they have a chance to win it. They really, really do. And I want them to. And, I think as long as they let that vocalist have a song where he can shine, I think about something that is both Khalid, maybe mixed in with a little bit of classic JT, R&B JT. We could pull a little bit of R&B JT, which also kind of makes it cousin adjacent to Bruno. If we give him something like that and something where he can kind of move a little bit and the song feels fresh and current, I think that Belgium has an opportunity to stand out. And yes, I am saying that they have an opportunity to win. So I've got my eyes on Belgium. Maybe. You're probably going to make me regret saying that out loud because Lord Jesus with the staging. Woo! I've got one Nordic country I could see it for. No, not Sweden. I don't see it for Sweden this upcoming year. I just don't. I don't know. It's something in the sauce that I'm just kind of no, I'm not seeing it. But there is another Nordic country that I see it for. And it's Norway. Norway, yes, I think that Norway could possibly win Eurovision 2022. And the reason why I think Norway could possibly win Eurovision 2022 is the fact that I think that they want it. I think even when they sent Kaino with Spirit in the Sky, I think they wanted it. I think they liked it. I think just the broadcaster was fully behind them. And then the juries just were mental and didn't rank the song anywhere where it should have been when we had vocal perfection happening on the stage before us. And even if you don't like the song genre, I so cannot forgive that moment. Anyway, I just think that Norway really wants it, and MGP was so strong last year. There were so many amazing songs at MGP last year, songs that I could still listen to now, and songs that I think could have had winner potential even in such a strong year that we had at Eurovision. I am saying Norway because I think they could give it to us. I've got two countries next that I'm kind of like, there's some momentum there. There's some energy there, and one of them has never won Eurovision before. And so I'm kicking it off with Croatia. Here's the thing. I would love Croatia to kind of do a little bit of what Armenia was doing in the 2000s. And this is what I mean. I think going off of that kind of poppy princess that Albina gave us, with just a dash of ethnic. I'm kind of thinking of even like Annie Lorak with like Shady Lady, where some of the production gives us something ethnic, but then the feel and the visual feels, very pop and fresh. Croatia could do that, and Croatia could do it really, really well. And I'm going to be having my eye on Dora this year. Last year, I wasn't following Dora. This year, I'm opening up. I'm going to have a little bit more time, hopefully, to follow some other national selections. And I am thinking about getting into some of the national selections because last year I was going off of my 2020 mindset, which also was, you know what? I don't want to feel bummed. I want to just be happy for whomever wins. And I will say, not following Dora, I know that there were some people who, didn't want Albina to win Dora. But honestly, for me, I didn't have any of that. I didn't have any of that because I just was like, oh, this is the song representing Croatia. I can just hop into this as is, and not be thinking about all those songs that could have made it through. But yeah, Croatia, I think, would be a really interesting host for Eurovision. And again, I just think, with Croatia, there's some sauce in there. I really go back to Nina Kralik with Lighthouse. I loved that. I think what ended up killing that one really was the styling, and it almost seemed like Croatia was like, oh crap, we could win. Put her in this outfit. That's really what it felt like. Because honestly, Croatia for me in 2016 definitely had winner potential momentum behind. So I kind of feel like, if they give us something that feels fresh, if it is well sung, and has just a little bit of an ethnic feel, whether that be in the vocal or the production, there could be a winning sauce there, and I'm here for it. And so then the other country I got, and this is my last country, look, y'all, Serbia. Let's just go back to when Serbia last hosted the Eurovision Song Contest. When I tell you, when I watch back that Eurovision, it seemed like a party. Okay? It seemed like everybody was partying. Let me go back to Eurovision 2018. When I tell you, them folks from Serbia were out every single night and still able to get on the stage and do what they did. Y'all, Serbia will be a great host. I would love to go back. And people in Serbia can sing. Okay, we've got vocalists who are Serbian. Low-key, I'm just can Jelena Karlusha just ever, represent Serbia? I'm sorry, y'all. I follow her on Instagram, and I'm just I love the, pop diva, futuristic aesthetic that Jelena Karlusha gives us. Paired with then you see her getting up, singing these songs, hitting all these notes, vocals all over the place to perfection with this ethnic richness to her voice. Oh my gosh. Serbia, I see it for you. It could happen. It could really happen. All right, what do you think? Talk to me in the comments below. Who do you think could win Eurovision 2022? And already, I know there are some people in the comments just
how can you predict anything without any songs?
We're having fun. Hello, this is YouTube. This is not some hard-hitting documentary. We're having fun here. We're having fun predicting what could happen on the stage at Eurovision 2022. All right, if you love this video, like it. If you want to subscribe, you like what you just saw. Okay, and I mean, how can you not love this? Hello, nature, beautiful. All right, if you love this video, please subscribe. I have so much content coming for you. I am going to be in Italy for Eurovision 2022. So you definitely need to follow me. Make sure you like this video so you can get all of this content. It's going to be such a great year. I am so excited for Eurovision 2022. Bye.